Hello, students. I hope you all are fine. Today, we are going to study the last lesson of EVS, that is, lesson 19, and the name of this lesson is From Fiber to Fabric. You all are requested to open your EVS book. The topics we are going to discuss in this lesson are Introduction, Weaving, Knitting, Color My Cloth, Design and Patterns, Unstitched Clothes, and Types of Clothes. First, we will see Introduction. Children, we wear clothes to protect ourselves from heat, cold, dust, and rain. Clothing also makes us look smart. Different kinds of clothes are worn in different weather conditions. Early humans used to wear leaves, bark of trees, fur, and animal skin to cover their body and to protect themselves from the weather. But this was before humans learned how to stitch and make cloth. Slowly, humans learned how to grow natural fibers like cotton, silk, jute, and wool. After some time, they also learned that how to spin these fibers into thread and then weaving the threads to make it into fabric or cloth. Now, what is weaving? Children, weaving is the process to make cloth or fabric from thread or fiber. Thread is made from fibers. Fibers can be of two types, that is artificial and natural fibers. Cotton, silk, wool, or jute are the examples of natural fibers, while nylon and polyester are artificial fibers. Children, weaving is done on machines and they are called as looms. These looms can be worked by hand or on electricity. The looms which are worked by hand are called hand looms, while the looms that run on electricity are called power looms. For weaving, two lengths of thread are used to weave fiber into fabric. Examples of woven clothes are sari, pants, shirts, school uniform, salwar kameez, lungi, and dhotis. Next is knitting. Besides weaving, knitting is another process to make cloth. The only difference between weaving and knitting is that in knitting we use wool instead of thread. Examples of knitting are sweaters, caps, mufflers, gloves, and socks. Children, I am sure that you all have seen your mother or grandmother knitting with knitting needles at home. Knitting is also done by hand as well as by knitting machines. T-shirts, track pants, swimwear, and underclothes are some clothes that are made from fabric which is knitted on machines. Color my cloth. Many times the threads of the cotton, silk, or woolen fiber are colored before they are woven or knitted to make cloth. But sometimes cloth is made first and then it is colored. So, the process of coloring the cloth of desirable color is called dyeing. Dyes, Dyer is the person who dyes the clothes. For this, he mixes several colors and makes a solution in water to get the exact colors what we want. After that, cloth is put in the in that solution and heated for some time. The cloth takes the color of the solution. So we finally take out the cloth from the solution. The excess water gets squeezed out and after that the cloth is dried. Since the dyer in the market can dye only small lengths of cloth, so When a lot of fabric needs to be dyed, it is done in factories. And this dyed cloth we buy from the market and get it stitched according to our needs. Dyes can be of two types, that is chemical dyes and natural dyes. Chemical dyes are made from chemicals while natural dyes are made from natural products like fruits, vegetables, flowers and other parts of a plant that are called vegetable dyes. Now designs and patterns. Children, whenever we go to shops to buy any cloth, it is not only dyed in different colors but also have different designs and patterns to make it look beautiful and attractive. There are various ways to make designs and patterns. First, we'll see tie and dye. Tie and dye is a very popular and traditional method widely used in Rajasthan and Gujarat. In this method, cloth is tied in different ways and then dyed to get attractive patterns. Second is block printing, in which beautiful designs carved on wooden blocks are dipped in colors and then pressed on the cloth in interesting patterns. Third is vegetable printing. In this method, a vegetable like potato or lady's fingers is cut and dipped in paint and used to make attractive designs on cloth. Next is screen printing, in which designs are made on a screen and then it is copied on the cloth using different colors. Now, batik. Batik designs are made by dyeing a cloth that has wax on it. The wax is removed to show the beautiful detail and complex designs on the cloth. It is very popular in West Bengal. Embroidery. In this, beautiful designs are made on cloth with the help of different colorful threads. Embroidery can be done by hand or by machines. Unstitched clothes. Children, clothes can be stitched or unstitched. We mostly wear stitched clothes like shirt, pant, skirt, and top, kurta and pajama, and shalwar kameez, which are cut and stitched out of a piece of cloth. A cloth that is not cut and stitched but worn by wrapping it around the body is called an unstitched cloth. In India, the traditional dress for women is the sari, which is a 6 yards long unstitched piece of cloth. But the sari has great variety and is worn in different styles all over India. The length of the sari is also different in the different states. Men also wear the unstitched fabric in the form of a lungi or dhoti. The lungi is also worn in different styles in different regions of India. Next, dupatta. Dupatta is also a type of unstitched cloth, however, it is much shorter in length than a sari. A dupatta has different names like chunni, orni, and chunri in different parts of the country. The dupatta is also worn in different ways in the different states of India. The turban or the pagdi is a long unstitched piece of cloth wrapped on the heads of men. It is worn differently in different states of India. It is worn to cover the head. Now, shawl. A shawl is another unstitched cloth made up of wool. It is worn by both men and women in the winter to keep warm. The most famous shawls are the Pashmina shawls of Kashmir. They are made up of fine woolen cloth with beautiful embroidery. Children, there are many people into making the clothes we wear. We should take care that we wear clean and washed clothes every day. This keeps us healthy, makes us look good, and gives us confidence. In India, where it is hot most of the year, we wear clothes made from cotton because cotton is a natural fiber and it doesn't irritate the skin or cause rashes during the hot summer. It is important to wear cotton clothes whenever any person is in the kitchen, as clothes made up of nylon or polyester catch fire easily. We wear clothes according to the climate of the place we live in and according to culture and customs of the region where we come from. The clothes we wear differ from region to region in our country. People dress up in their best in special occasions like marriages and in parties. The different states of our country have their own traditional dresses, like in Jammu and Kashmir, people wear farran and poots. These are two gowns worn one on top of the other. These gowns are long and fall till below the knees and are sometimes worn with a shalwar. The in Punjab, people wear Punjabi suit or salwar suit. These are the traditional dress uh, worn by the women in Punjab. This comprises of the kameez, which is the long shirt worn with a shalwar. They are worn with a matching or contrasting dupatta. In Punjab, men wear a long kurta over a lungi or tehmat. The traditional clothes of Maharashtra are colorful. Here, men usually wear a dhoti, which is also called as dhota or a feta, with a pagdi or a topi usually made of cotton. A kurta or a shirt is worn over the dhoti. Sometimes Maharashtrian men wear a waistcoat called bundi, which is a sleeveless jacket worn over a shirt or kurta. Maharashtrian women wear saris that are 9 yards long and are tucked in the middle, making them look like dhotis. This type of sari is called a lugda or nawari. A choli or blouse is worn with the sari. These saris are made from cotton or silk. In Kerala, men and women wear white clothes. Both men and women wear a lungi called mundu that is worn around the waist. It has a border called kara, which can be of any color, but it is mostly golden. Men mostly wear the mundu with a shirt. Women wear two mundus called the mundum neriyatham. One worn around the waist, falling to the ankles like a shirt, and the other worn on top with a blouse like a sari. Now it's time for an activity. In this activity, you have to identify the clothes and write their names with the help of given clues. Thank you.